Dude, did you know that the Pokealtoads channel is going viral? This freaking game is like incredibly appealing, obviously. Last I saw Pokealtoads channel was at 1K subscribers, and my own video about this amazing game was at 20K views, and then I saw it was at 80K views. What the hell is this? I think these view counts are gonna get outdated as soon as I put them up. Now, obviously the dev is the one who put in all the actual effort to make these, but I suggested the dev cross-post these videos a long time ago so I can take like 1% credit. Well, recently an event was hosted in the Pokealtoads open world. Although the event got rescheduled twice for some reason. Now, in my previous video of this event, where I kept finding ways to troll the creator by escaping the areas and cause creator meltdown. So I feel like trying to escape and causing chaos just by hiding from the creator was the inspiration for this next event to be a hide-and-seek event, one of which takes place in this very lobby. And to be honest, I did not prepare for better or worse. Wait, why is there a fairy next to me? Now, something already cursed happens very early on. I ask, do you think toads have a disadvantage in hide-and-seek compared to fairies? Well, the fix to this was apparently to delete all of the toads from being accessed. So already, 1/4 of the words in this event have been deleted. Get some CBA going, but also there's this bunker, and there was a cursed moment in here where the toad's butt got trapped in the elevator as it was closing. Starting to think YouTube videos are a bad influence on society. Okay, we gotta stop watching that. Then there was a vote on what map we should first start in the hide-and-seek. Glass houses and jungle. Jungle. What do you mean hiding in transparent map? Audio jungle. As always, the process of teleporting people to the map is janky. I cannot move right now. So it's cursed, it's janky, the admin is having trouble seeing everyone is invisible, and then everyone lost their morphs, so now there's no toads or fairies. And the admin attempts to teleport all the morphs here, but you may notice there's gonna be a problem. Just watch over here. I'm so glad this was caught on video. The admin grabs all the fairies and makes a complete mess. Oh no! Oops! Foul! The fairies falling all over in the main, also censored. I messed something up! Remy. And now it teleports all of us to appreciate the handiwork. So no one is a fairy ever. What happened to the morph buttons? So you can't morph anymore for this event. Sorry. Now then. The admin then does bring all, which apparently decapitates you. And now you keep the horizontal, not horizontal, vertical. And I wish there was a secret hiding spot that would have been accessible, but it wasn't to be, so whatever. Now, we explore this map, but it becomes kind of clear that this is a really bad spot for hide-and-seek. There must be like 6 islands on this map. This is not very hideable. And then was, oh, this is a terrible map. Let's go to glass houses instead. Wow. So you see, I try to suggest things to make this map better. Fog could also make it better to make the seeker see less things. But everyone just gets sent to the other map anyway, because illusion of choice. The admin then gets owned by tags, and oh, also, Advanced Chess Battle has joined the experience. However, there are existential problems with this hide-and-seek. First of all, it's freaking nighttime for some reason. You can't see anyone. If you're hiding in a corner, you have no ability to see what's happening, so you're just staring at a wall for a couple minutes. And meanwhile, there's actually the return to spawn trick, which people who've watched the previous video are aware because I used it twice in that previous video. And also, you'll be disqualified. But also, new people are joining, like Advanced Chess Battle and actually multiple other people, and they didn't automatically get teleported in here, and we actually are going to have a problem with that too, since there's multiple rounds, and what if somebody new joins at like round 8 or something? Well, rounds 1 through 11 happen in this area. You can see that one person has been found, the one with the CBA graphic, and I bet they're not too happy that other people who joined later on basically got a free pass from being vulnerable in round 1. And there's also something just a little bit cursed about how slow our movement speed is as well. But also, we get to see how this is working. I go to this spot in the corner, which I think is actually not very hidden. It actually seems rather obvious, but it's a good view to see where the Seeker is, which is, by the way, just the admin with another morph again. And honestly, because of the way Roblox works, it's not just first person. Which maybe the admin was going in first person to make it, you know, more fair, because the admin's like using flying powers and such, but like, what's cursed is that you can zoom out really far in third person, and we didn't know whether the Seeker was doing that. It could really preemptively expose a lot of hiding spots. Especially because, as you've seen before, the admin is flying back and forth between the areas, so I honestly thought there was a chance that they could have seen me while I was hiding here and they were flying back. But as you can see, this sprite is actually really nice for hide and seek because it's like a 2D sprite that you can see very easily from far away with a light. And my god, I can't believe I didn't get found there. And by the way, there was someone there in the corner. I do eventually pick a toad morph later on, which just makes it more cursed, because those sorts of dark corner hiding spots would not work with it being an Icely toad. Anyway, Diceland was found, and now it's daytime. And now, hold on, the admin just needs to do a quick command real quick. I literally don't even know what it was. You can see. No more music. Restoring map. Map successfully restored. Amazing map restoration. Skull. The Void is my favorite map. Absolute CBA. I messed up. Groovy! Let me try resetting the server. Okay, don't panic, but I'm gonna shut the server down rage quit. Chess battle advanced. I also see the clowns clipping through the wall. Access limited time exclusive morphs. I just clipped in this morph. Gotta reset. You did what? Yeah, let me show how. What they said. Oh, yes. Like this. Never do that again. Those morphs are limited. You don't have them. There are no winners in this event, are there? The winner will be determined in Court of the Pokal Toads competition. Well, okay, so a different fairy comes in here and also hides me. Round 3 over, and it was a super short round where no one got found. Also, the freaking owner comes here. Also, don't hide that that's cheating. You know what's cheating? There's a countdown at the top of the frogging screen where the admin is not supposed to look as other people who are hiding change positions. I don't know how this corner spot is cheating, but yes, sure, I move. Although, you know, arguably staying there would have probably won the game instantly. Or maybe the admin didn't want to embarrass self by accidentally falling into the water as the Seeker. But Brave Fairy gets found in round 4. You don't even know which username that corresponds to because the freaking creator doesn't know either. Now, as a result of only having less than 30 seconds to hide because the admin cheated by telling us we were cheating and we had no time to move, I decided to commit myself to a plan with a live I'm Toad reaction. Totally cheating. What the f- There's 4 fuckers! Oh my god. Now, you might be thinking, Ickly Puzzless, you're now in the spawn and you're obviously disqualified. To which I say, get some more IQ, Ryan. But before I explain how I managed to get back in the game, because that does happen, it's pretty hard to see, but there is actually a handstand fairy hiding in the shadow here. Now, I didn't know if the Seeker was only allowed to kill 1 person per round, and as it turns out, that would bite my toad butt later on. But regardless, I was 100% getting caught without that amazing instant return to spawn button that the creator actually personally added. You may recall in the previous Pokal Toads event, there was a much slower option where you had to bring up the menu. Anyway, a couple rounds pass. The admin also announces on round 11 a map will change. Oh yeah, past me talked over me, and this is about the time where I get the idea to get back, and you have a few seconds to think about how before I reveal it, or my past Toad self reveals it. So we're gonna roleplay as someone who fell into the water. Not true. It's so not true. Skull. Oh my god. Well, Tixie, if you if you did the same trick I did, you would also get to be here with me. Now we have the admin saying the event is boring. I mean, come on, like, you don't even have multiple seekers, like hiders turning to seekers, no spectator, no power-ups. I really hope the next event is, like, way higher budget. Anyway, I decided to hide in this corner, but it turns out there's a lot less inside this building than I thought, but you just walk in here, and it's just a ladder. And certainly you don't want to be above ground. I decided to hide here, and I wonder if I just stayed here if I would never have got caught, but who knows, it's a really sketchy spot. This event is taking so long, I feel like I will get disconnected just because I'm playing too long! An advanced chess battle tries to make a hide and seek in the lobby, since obviously everyone who died is back there. You know, if you want to see how this map is a huge troll, I go in this tunnel, and there's no way up. This is a death trap. That ladder was on the other side. Just gonna stand here. I'm just gonna follow you. You can see the creator tries to play some, like, ambient sound effect, but doesn't really work because the normal music is still playing over it. Play Court of the Competition OST. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to hide in this corner. This was kind of a dead-end corner. Just wanted to explore the map. It's what kind of made this feel RNG in a way. Like, I really doubted there were any hiding spots, and we just got insta-killed. And you can see there's a nice party at spawn, but also congratulations to those who won the first wave of hide and seek. Which, to me, it sounds like a confirmation that no one was left, but the admin has no idea. And Shoutai Balte says they're still on the island. I was also correct that the creator had no goddamn clue. Dude, I have no idea whether that guy was faking it either. Like, as far as I know, then let's get a nice screenshot perspective from that user. Could have died really early on, and we would have no idea. You must embrace the toad. This is the closest morph there is to Provy. Is online hide and seek the top experience of gaming? People are also trying to make a toad tower, although it's not that possible. Roblox, like, kicks you off if you try to make a tower. Because look at this. We're trying to get more than, like, 3 people in a stack. And, yeah, look at that! What the frog was that? I literally just jumped. I didn't move at all, and I get launched to the right. What the spaghetti monster, man? Where the hell is this? So we get sent to another boss fight, in which, just like last time, we really have no idea what the boss's health is, and god, one of these events really needs to have FFA. FFA variant and sovereign variant where it can actually shoot other players off the edge or something, but instead we need to pretend to deal damage to a morph with a carpal tunnel simulator sword that requires you to spam left click. What the frog? Also, look at, why do I keep getting flung? It's only me. Look over here, look at advanced chess battle who's gonna get flung. I don't know how you look. Seriously, look at the right side here. Come on, come on. This is advanced chess battle. And there's not even bullets what the fuck? You can also check the most ineffective O on the board. That's an O from Tic-Tac-Toe, and it just lands. Obviously, there's no one around. Wait. Did nobody die? Let me do that a few more times. Frog. Anyway, no one died, so, oh, but we got our swords. We kept our swords from the fight, so... I love how multiple people realize this, too. We spawn kill the admin, who is respawning on the spawn position. Oh, wait! Stop! Freeze all! The Void Payback. Chess battle advanced. Well, everyone's frozen now. Nicely puzzless. Guys, turn 1 checkmate is fair. Amazing old Chess Battle Advanced reference, by the way. And inventor of Chess Battle Advanced reference. Dode. Now, as I said, I did not prepare. And if you look around every area except the big tower, you can see there's not many places to hide. You can very easily look around all the corners. Now, there's this bunker. Now, if someone found a way to hide inside the vending machine, that'd be hilarious. I don't think that ever is possible, though, so this bunker is also extremely easy to search. But there's this morph variance, which sends you here. In fact, I already showed this in the previous part, but just in case you're wondering how to get to this area, and especially with the invisible wall here, not many hiding spots. Similarly, it's not like this house is a secret basement either. However, this still ended up being an interesting hide-and-seek game. Anyway, this is what I see. Oh my god. You can see that Dicely Puzzles is trying to make this jump. Dude! That's cursed as balls. Like, I knew that was possible even before this event, but I never got it myself. And I must say, I only knew about it because someone else posted a screenshot about them being on the roof. But still, I've never been able to get a jump. I don't even know why they didn't use this window, because that is a platform here. I don't even know if, like, Diceland did a trick where maybe you type an emote in the chat and that lets you change your hitbox. But yeah, I've never been able to make this jump. I haven't ever been able to, like, stand on this brown thing at all. So this is just so cursed. I think that's someone. Has someone faked a morph? No way! Anyway, you can see various clowns still moving up the tower. Like, this is the only hiding place. Also, someone takes a portal to a different map and has to rejoin the game. I honestly didn't even think there would be good hiding spots in this map, so, as is usual, I see that the admin is about to come. There's 4 people in spawn! This is really dumb. Dude, we're caught. Dude, what the frog? Like, the admin did nothing to disqualify the losers. And now we see more clownishness where someone else goes into the same place Dice is. Not on the roof, by the way. Even better than the roof is that you can go in the chimney, which is, like, completely invisible. Of course, the freaking admin, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. If the admin had zoomed out all the way, this would be extremely freaking obvious. But no, just no. Well, I see that was going up the, the ladder, so goodbye. See, it's fair, because the admin's cheating too. Look at this. Like, if you notice, the admin's going over here for some reason. What if someone was hiding there for real? Like, the amount of people hanging around at spawn is freaking unbelievable. The worst part is, if I stood on top of another player, maybe I could have made this jump without this weird double jump thing that's possible. Also, Advanced Chess Battle is gonna go now. Anyway, just look at this. Bruh, what the frog? What the frog is this? Holy frog. What the frog is that? Dude, what the frog was that? This spot is amazing, but even though I didn't know that existed either, I found it by accident, so I was like, there's no way this spot's gonna survive. Unfortunately, I had a hard time getting out of this window, and also, Yeah. And they didn't even find the other guy. And now everyone's in here. I try to jump to get high enough. Round over. And stop trying to climb out. I'll reveal the winner after. This is taking too long. I might as well finish my homework. Round 15, a different seeker. I really wondered if I was going to be the seeker, which would be biased because I already caught out some other hider's location. And by different seeker, they meant the same seeker but with a different skin. Also, if we were higher IQ, no way, we got destroyed. As I was saying, if we were higher IQ, we would just be standing near a wall to begin with, but we thought that we would, like, keep horizontal momentum from standing on the other stones and be able to get out. Now watch this. We gotta do this, we gotta do this. Dude, this is even better than any other hiding spot. Dude, no way. Where did I actually go? Just seem like force. Did you just reset? No. Also, I survived. I am also alive. I also win. You missed like 3 people. Like 3 people. Okay, winners, gather at the house. Hi, Dice. Not you. What? Or you. What? You got gaslit so hard. No idea who's the actual winner or not anymore. You lost. Think. Oh. You didn't find me. What did I do? 6 winners. Badge pad in the house. I'm giving it free because I lose track on who wins and who doesn't. 3 badges advanced. Cyan bulbous amphibian. Okay, that's all we have for today. Thanks for participating. Shutting down server. Good night. Okay, before this video actually ends, one thing is, thank you Unnamed for turning me into Ralsei, like I mentioned in the previous video. Also, Puck Lolio All Toads then gave me like 2.5x the amount that Unnamed got. Have no idea what to spend them on. The Robux are just sitting here menacingly. Also, there was a gray toad that was moving in the winner's bracket, and I think the way they did it, I'm not completely sure, but it's that you can push these models around. Although it's hard to tell because, you know, the invisible walls and how they keep teleporting away. I don't know if this got fixed recently, but you can definitely push around the models. So potentially one of the players pushed one of the models into the river and then disguised as if they were the model, which would be hilarious. See, this is a pink toad. This isn't me. This isn't me. Get out of here. Hey, this pink toad came alive. Wait, I swear to God, this pink toad just like jumped in the air, but it couldn't actually have been any of the other 2 players. I didn't even get that recording. No, this game is cursed. Anyway, I have one last ending reveal to make, which is that in the first map there was a super secret hiding spot, and I could have figured it out live, but I didn't have 4,000 IQ, so I didn't figure it out. So, this is your last chance to try to figure out what was actually like an insane plot twist during the first round and by. Okay, so you may remember back here where the seeker was down in this area, and I noticed that someone came out from here. I was like, well, that's pretty weird, but maybe there's a hallway, or like this is just dark and it's a corner. And I was zoomed out most of the time, looking like over here and not in this corner. I should have realized The Seeker managed to catch Handstand Fairy, even though it was dark as hell, which means this corner wasn't just someone hiding in a corner. It was a frogging, invisible wall secret passage that clown number -1 was hiding in. Maybe if I spent more time hugging walls instead of trying to find good camera angles, blah blah excuse. Anyway, Toad, bye.